Turn down the brightness.
No, it's too dark.
And oop.
Greetings, Internet. Welcome to But I'm Still a Good Person by Vince Nicholas. I'm Vince Nicholas. I'm joined by my sparkling wifey, Carolyn Nicholas.
Hello.
Hello, honey. Thank you for joining me on our bed for our little program here. Okay, so your dad and three brothers got into a New Year's resolution to do 100 push-ups a day. I was not there during this meeting, but somehow I got added to the text message group thread. I would call it cyberbullying without my permission. And so they started talking about doing 100 push-ups a day. And I was like, okay, no one ran this by me IRL, but here I am in the group chat. And I felt pressure, and I felt, I wanted to surpass your dad's expectations. So January 1st went by, and I was like, okay, this sounds kind of weird. January 2nd, I was like, I'm all in. So I told him I'm all in. And to make up for yesterday, I'll do 200 today on Jan 2. Okay? First of all, where did they get the number 100?
Why are they starting January 1st at 100?
Yeah.
They're not building up to it.
Yeah. 10 in January, 15 in February, 20 in February.
I don't know how physically fit all of my brothers are, but
I have an idea.
100 a day is a lot.
Yeah.
Like, that sounds like military level.
Yeah.
Boot camp level push-ups.
Yeah. We're like a SEAL Team 6 over here. And I was just like, I don't understand the 100 to start at 100. And it was just very odd. But your dad is very positive. Like, he goes full force into something. He puts up blinders, and he just, if he has his mindset on something, he's the glass is half full, and he will just go, regardless of any distractions on the sidelines. So first off, does Alan Fisher even lift? I mean, I'm not sure if you're aware, honey, but I do lift. I'm really strong. So I was like, for your three brothers who are in okay shape, and your dad, who's an older gentleman, I thought 100 right off the bat was just a ridiculous number, to be perfectly frank. So I was like, okay, I'm going to do 200. I made that commitment early afternoon while I was at work. And I thought I could do 20 to 30 at a clip easily. Like, I had that number in my head. So I was like, okay, 100 a day. I'll do 3 or 4 sessions throughout the day. 100, no problem. So January 2, I come home. It's 4 p.m.-ish. I walk in. You and Lennox were watching Squid Game. And I said, pause the television, because it's about to go down. And so I kept you informed of me joining this challenge. And I dropped to the ground, and I did 3. And I was like, wow, this is really tiring. I had my socks on carpet, very slippery. So I was like, well, let me take my socks off and do some more. I did 2 more, and I stopped at 5, and I was like, this is exhausting. I'm tired. This is a lot. And then hour later, I did 5 more. It was 5 p.m.-ish, and I thought, okay, just 190 to go before midnight. After that, January 3, I fell off hard. I was like, I don't. Well, then I started saying, okay, well, if I do 20 to 25 in the morning, even at 5 per sesh, 5 or 10, I could knock out 20, and then another 20 lunchish at work, and then another 6. I don't know. I was just like, I was trying to talk myself into it, but I was like, this is a huge number, a gargantuan task. So I stopped, and then I was scared to admit the truth in the text chain. And then I was like, should I leave the text chain or Are they going to kick me out? Is it going to be like Survivor where Alan Fisher puts out my flame and he says, "The tribe has spoken." But I wanted to tell them the truth. And so I was getting my Jimmy Swaggart ready, where I was going to be like, "I have sinned and I have lied, Lord, and I have not done push-ups for 3 days now." I don't know. I don't know if I should have been dramatic, or should I leave in a dramatic huff, or should I just exit? Irish exit, quiet, subtle. But so today I said, I'm falling behind, but tomorrow, January 6th, I'm back in. I'm like 20% positive that I'll do 100 push-ups tomorrow. But then another one of your brothers was like, "Yeah, I'm having a difficult time." And so it was kind of like everyone came out. It was like a love sesh, like an encouragement. And then another one of your brothers did a video of him doing 30, which is quite a feat, quite an accomplishment. But he wasn't going down all the way. And I'm not saying you got to touch your chest to the ground, but where I come from, when I was raised in PE, like your friend or whatever would put their fist on the ground and your chest, your pecs would need to touch the top of their fist. Your brother was going down maybe a quarter or a third down. And so, should I do modified push-ups? Should I try this, honey? I don't know what to do.
It's allowed that you can do modified, so I think you should stick with it. Stay in.
100?
Well, just do your best. I don't think the 100 number is important. I think that every day is important.
Yeah.
And just like stay in the group chat. You guys can keep in touch and encourage each other.
Yeah.
It's just to, I think, encourage some little physical challenge throughout the new year.
Yeah.
So stay with it. Don't give up.
It's a rude awakening. I thought I was stronger than I am.
Well, like you do lift.
Yeah, I'm really strong.
That's using different muscles than your full body weight doing a push-up. Like
Yes.
those are two different beasts.
Yes.
So I'm not entirely surprised that you can't do very many.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, honey.
I can only do 1.5, by the
Yeah,
way.
that's true.
And a year ago, I could do like 8 or 9.
Yeah.
So I have fallen off
Oh.
hard with my upper body strength.
Yeah. Lennox got into the spirit of it. He knocked out 20 plus push-ups. I was like, wow, that's impressive. Another thing is that due to the holidays, my weight is up right now. So I have a lot more weight to push. I don't know about 100. Like, can we all simmer down? Can we tamp it down to 10 in January a day? And then 15 in February. We'll be at 100 by October. But I've heard that push-ups are like the classic basic exercise. And I want to do it. But I'll try. I don't know. I'll do 10 I'll do 30 a day. How's that? I'm over promising. I'm under delivering.
Do 15 in the morning and
Okay.
15 at night.
Okay. And then what about February?
Well, we will reevaluate February 1st.
I'll go from 30 to 31. Yeah, 3% improvement. So other stuff happening in our lives. So the Mr. Pow seasoning. If you're just joining us, we bought some seasoning from Mr. Pow. He got it from an Asian lady in South Sacramento. And it was really good. It's $20, but it's a big bag. And we get 8-10 uses out of it, covering chicken tendies. But there's a spicy version, which he gave me a bag a couple weeks ago. He was like, "Here, this is a gift." And I didn't pay for it. I was like, okay. And then the other night, you made some tendies with the spicy seasoning. What did you think, darling?
It's way too hot for us.
It's really hot.
It's good, but we were both like it was miserable trying to eat our chicken.
Yeah.
Neither of us were enjoying our meal. It was
Yeah.
just we were sweating, our mouths were hurting. It wasn't good.
It was too violent for our white and half white tongues. and it's not like the bomb on hot ones, but it's got some punch and it stays like it. Because when you were getting everything ready, and I just grabbed a piece, just to have a bite, and I ate it. I was like, "Ooh, that's hot." And 5-ish minutes later, I was like, "It's still hot, really hot." So I told Mr. Powell. He was disappointed in my Vietnamese side. Well, sorry. But we got an idea today. Can you tell the people what you did, honey?
The reason that the seasoning is so spicy is because it has big chunks of like red pepper flakes or something.
Yeah.
Big pepper flakes are in it. So I thought I could use the sifter.
Yeah.
And we could just get the powder only. And those big flakes can come out, the seeds, whatever they are.
Brilliant.
Yes. So it worked. It totally worked.
Yeah.
And now we kept all the pepper flakes.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're going to do with them.
I don't know.
They're too hot.
Yeah.
But they're in a little baggie. And the powder that we ended up using, we ate it today.
Yeah.
It's still hot.
Yeah.
But it's bearable.
Yeah. It's still got heat, but we can survive. And yeah, it doesn't stick around for 5-10 minutes. Saturday morning. So if you're just joining us, I bought a Christmas tree to keep up with the Fishers, and I kept the web page open, and it went down $5, and then it went down $19. Went from $44 to $25.
And oop.
So original price $44. I saw it go down $5. Kept my eye on it. Kept the web browser, the Google Chrome web browser open, and then a couple days later, it went down to $25, a saving of $19. So I bought that, and then I said, okay, I'm gonna return the old one because no one gives you $19. And went to the Walmart, or as my mom pronounces it, the Walkma. And I walk in, and it's a Christmas tree, undeniable. It's a long box, Christmas trees in there, and the picture of the trees on the outside. And walk up to customer service, and they said, "Oh, we don't take Christmas items returned after Christmas." And I said, "Okay." She said, "Yeah, it's just like Halloween. We don't take Halloween stuff returned after Halloween." And I said, "Okay, I guess there's a percentage of people that will do that, buy a Christmas tree for 2 weeks, wear a costume for one night, and then return it the next day. But I'm not that person." And I was pointing to the Walmart app, and I said, "It says right here, return to nearest Walmart store." She said, "Oh, in-store policy." So it's just like, what the heck? I get it, but then tell me that the store can't take it. So it's currently in our annex atrium, downstairs closet. And Walmart Plus has this return where they show up, and you've done it a few times, right?
Yeah.
It's super easy.
Yeah, it's really easy. They come to your door, they scan a barcode that I have on my phone on the app, and they take the item from me. It's always been quick and easy.
Cool. Yeah, so, and I wish, that's fine, but I wish they would have told me that ahead of time instead of me walking around. I had to get a shopping cart because it's long and heavy. And I'm walking around with this Christmas tree in my shopping cart. But while I was in there, you were doing our pickup. I grabbed some sushi, $4.96, $5 Walmart sushi. What did you think about that, honey?
It was not good.
I thought it was fine.
I ate one piece, and at first I was like, this is fine. But after just a couple seconds, I thought, oh, this is not good.
Well,
it's very mayonnaise-y.
Yeah. And it had like a wasabi dipping sauce, but that was mayonnaise-y too. It was like 99% mayonnaise, 1% wasabi. Well, I originally bought it for Luna because she likes sushi, and rolls are like $10 now each. A freaking roll of 8 pieces of sushi. So I was like, $4.96, how bad can it be? And I brought it home. She took a bite of one of the pieces, and when I say a bite, about 15% of one piece she consumed. She claimed to consume, and it did not go over well. I was like, and it had like some little crunchy things you could pour on it. I thought it was fine. It is like a sushi restaurant where a roll costs $10. Is it double what the Walmart sushi was?
Double the goodness?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because it's double the price.
Definitely.
Over double, triple the goodness, quadruple the goodness. I don't know. I'm not a sushi guy, so I was like, it tastes like sushi. I don't know. And it's $5 out here trying to save some pennies. And then, we went to the gross outlet bargain market. 18 eggs, $12, yo.
Yikes. Egg prices are going up. Last week we went to grocery outlet. The eggs were $9.
Yeah.
This past weekend they were $12.
Yeah. Thankfully, we got 24 eggs at Costco 2 weeks ago for $6. What a steal! But yeah, it was 18 eggs at Walmart, $8, and then the gross out $9, and then this past weekend $12. That's crazy.
And we eat quite a few eggs in our household.
Yeah, but having a 24 pack was something to behold. But I've been eating them. I had them for breakfast this morning. Keto, really good. So in recent memory, 4 times our fire alarm has gone off, and we've been bewildered. You've been home a few times. I've been home with you a few other times. We found out who started the fire, like the Billy Joel song. Can you tell us more, honey?
Well, you've been at work a lot of times when the smoke detector has gone off.
Yeah.
And me and the kids noticed a pattern. It goes off always when I am in the shower.
Yeah.
So what's happening is I think the steam from my shower is causing this.
Yeah.
Because 100% I'm in the shower when this starts happening.
Yep.
So what I've started to crack our patio door.
Yeah.
And I turn on the fan and I make sure I have the window open.
Yeah.
Because it's me. And if I do that, if I remember to open up to have some fresh air, then it doesn't go off. But today I forgot and everything was closed up when I was taking my shower.
The alarm went off yesterday too. Me and Lennox he needed a charger, so we were just like looking through all my cables and whatnot. And the fire alarm went off. I just laughed and I ignored it. I was like, whatever.
Yeah, because we've learned that it just goes off by itself after like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So we just deal with it.
Yeah.
But yesterday I was taking a longer shower because I was shaving.
Yeah.
It was an everything shower.
Yeah.
So I think the duration is what caused the steam to build up, and I set the alarm off.
Today was an average shower, right?
Today was super quick.
Yeah. I think because the sliding glass door, it was open, but just a pinch of hair.
I needed it to be wider open.
Wide open. And then our bedroom door should be open. Just anything to cause air, wind motion, velocity, if you will.
This has never happened until this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why is that happening?
I don't know.
Why? I know. And we've been showering here for 5 years or whatever. And it's just recently happening for past 5 months, 6 months?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. You want to buy some wall art, honey, for our barren bedroom walls. What are you looking at? What are you thinking?
I would like a picture of nature.
Yeah.
I would like it to be sort of big, like a framed photograph or painting.
Yeah.
We have no art in this house. We have no culture.
Yeah.
Our walls are bare except for like a few family pictures here and there.
I don't need no culture. Yeah.
I just feel like our interior decor is really lacking.
Yeah. Because you were looking at some nondescript, vague California hills, pictures of green California hills.
Okay, I don't want it to look like it. I don't want it to look like a dentist office or an office building. But if it's a really pretty picture, then I'm okay with it sort of being like a tree or like a hill, a landscape. I'm okay with that.
I say go with something meaningful, like a picture of Sacramento. For me, a picture of San Diego.
I don't need meaning. I just want it to be pretty to look at.
But it's got to be a conversation piece. If someone says, oh, what's up with this rolling hills of green? I don't know. The website said it was California.
No one's gonna question our art. It's not like it's I don't know, done by a noteworthy artist or interesting or.
Well, but like Folsom has beautiful green rolling hills. We looked at a few like wall art pictures of Sacramento, old school Sacramento and the Capitol Bridge. You're open to that, right?
I am open to that, but the ones we were looking at, I didn't think were appealing to the eye.
I say do something meaningful, like Sweden, a poster of Sweden, something Sweden.
Because I went there?
Yes. Doesn't that mean something to you?
I mean, the vacation I went on, the trip itself means something, but having a picture of Sweden wouldn't mean something. Unless it was a photograph me or my cousin took while we were there. That would be meaningful, but just a random picture or painting wouldn't.
Well, be like, why do you have? Well, I went to Sweden. Oh, tell me about Sweden. It's you could start yapping, chatting away. Well, I just think something just pretty is a picture of something pretty. It's just I don't know. There's nothing there for me, man. I say a picture of Sacramento, or a picture of San Diego, or a picture of Salt Lake City. Something.
Salt Lake City.
Yeah, boy. You heard me. I said it. I stole my mama's credit. So mouthwash, honey. Kids need mouthwash. You wanted a specific kind. Can you talk about that? Because I had no idea.
I just wanted alcohol-free because my dentist recently told me to use that.
Why?
So
Did he say why?
Better.
Wow.
No, he didn't say why, but Dr. Chan tells me what to do and I do it, no questions asked.
I want alcohol. I want alcohol in my mouthwash. I want it to burn. I want my gums to bleed and get red and swell. But I never heard of alcohol-free mouthwash. I don't see the benefit. I guess we could Google it.
Yeah. Well, there's an AI answer out there for us.
Yeah.
But Dr. Chan said it, so don't you trust him?
Well, if he would come to my appointments, I never see him anymore. I just hear him in the background talking through his 3 masks, and I'm like, okay, thank you, Martin.
You just have the dental assistants who do your cleanings?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't get no personal visit.
Well, ask them about alcohol-free mouthwash next time you go.
Okay, I will. But I feel like alcohol kills germs. Like, you get a cut, put rubbing alcohol on there.
Well,
yeah?
Rubbing alcohol is... What kind of alcohol is in mouthwash?
Alcohol.
It's not... Is there... I don't
Mad
know the
Dog.
differences between all these alcohols.
Whiskey. Jimmy Dean. James Daniel.
Vodka-flavored mouthwash.
Jim Beam. That's what I meant. As you can tell, I'm a big alcoholic. Frankie Blue Nicholas, our terrified weirdo of a cat, honey. It's just what did we discover yesterday? It was just...
I was cozy. I was in my jammies.
It was time to turn in.
I had just made my tea.
Yeah.
I was settling in for a cozy evening in bed reading.
For sure.
I get into bed, and there's a pile of vomit at the foot of our bed on top of our blankets.
So disgusting. Now, Frankie loves, like, lying, sleeping at the corner of your bed where your feet are on your side. But he wasn't there, but he was there.
On one hand, I can't believe he did it in the bed. On the other hand, I'm so glad I noticed it. Like when the lights were on and we were still awake, so I was able to clean it up and put the blanket in the washing machine
right away. He
didn't show his face the rest of the night. He was hiding in one of the kids' bedrooms for the rest of the evening. He knew what he did.
Out of shame. It was disgusting. He pooped on our tree skirt, vomited on our blanket. Never ends with Frankie Blue. And then talk about his litter box, honey. We made a drastic change.
We've been using these bag liners in his litter box for the past 6 months.
Yeah.
It's a bit quicker and cleaner when it's time to change out his litter and put in a new bag.
It's essentially a garbage bag. It's under the Johnny Cat brand. But yeah, you line the litter box with it and then put the litter on top. and so cleanup is easier.
It's quicker. Yeah. I take the old bag out with the litter in it. I still have to wipe down and do some cleaning and stuff.
Yeah.
But the bag, I think, is messy. We've noticed the surrounding area has been messier.
Yeah.
With these liner bags.
Yeah.
Like, he gets pee on it.
Yeah.
The floor has been having pee on it.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's more difficult to scoop the poop.
There was like yellow on the bag goes up the sides of the litter box. And there was like yellow stuff on the sides on the garbage bag on the walls of the litter boxes. It was disgusting. We did like a whole thing. We initially were just like, okay, we're gonna clean up and wipe around, but you ended up taking the bull by the horns and changing out his entire litter.
Yeah, and we're no longer using the liners.
Yeah,
it's just back to the bare box with the litter inside it. I think that's overall a cleaner way to handle it.
Yeah, I think the liners freaked him out because he hates garbage bags. He hates plastic bags.
Yes.
And when the liner is like pulled tight and flush and completely submerged under the litter, it's fine. But very often with him scratching and moving around, the Johnny cat bag would just be up, rise through the litter. And he probably freaked out when he touched it, when he peed, when he pooped. I don't know. He's a lot to manage. Saw our neighbor Allison the other day. She didn't say thanks for your bread, honey.
I'm embarrassed.
Yeah.
Did they hate it?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
I still stand by my bread that I made for the holidays. I think it was good.
Yeah.
It was yummy. I was proud of it.
Yeah.
I need validation.
Yeah. Well, you're not going to get it from that bitch. Okay.
Jeez.
I made some fried rice last night, honey. Don't be shy with the garlic. Don't be shy with the oil. What'd you think about my fried rice, honey?
The flavor was outstanding.
Yes.
You used about 20 cloves of garlic.
Yes.
Because last time you only used 3 cloves of garlic.
Yeah.
And I said, use the entire bag.
Yeah. I ran out of cutting. I was like, we need a bigger cutting board.
And our entire house smelled like garlic for about 24 hours.
Lennox didn't like it.
He didn't like it, but I liked it. I approved of it.
Oh, yeah.
The flavor was outstanding.
Yes.
You did really good.
Thank you. But you didn't like the crunchy.
No, the texture of the fried rice is so hard and crunchy. It's like eating raw rice. It's
the circle of rice. It starts out hard, and then it gets soft in the rice cooker, and then it gets hard again. Well, that's what you're frying it up.
I know. That's kind of how it is, and you really like it.
Yeah. I love the crunchy rice. Back in the day when I was a young boy, Grandma Tien would make me rice in a pot. Because I wonder if I'm sure they had rice cookers on some level in the 80s. But she would make it in a pot on the stove, and the bottom would burn naturally, not like completely charcoal, but it would get brown and hard. And I'd always be like, Mom, give me the bottom, give me the crunchy part, because I love the crunchy burnt rice on the bottom. But I put my fried rice against Panda, against Hot Wok, which is now Sizzling Wok, by the way, against any Chinese place in West Sacramento. My fried rice is the bomb. Yeah, it was super good. And then, so I'm a sausage connoisseur. I like sausage and beef links and hot links and all that stuff. We bought some at Costco a couple weeks ago, and I didn't pay attention to the price, but it was 8 links for $20.81. And if I had seen that price, I would have been like, whoa, because a link, Hillshire Farm, whatever, Kielbasa, a link should be about $1 each. You get a 4-pack for $4, $5, something like that. But I just wasn't paying attention. And plus it was Grandma Tien's gift card, and money doesn't matter. So we bought them, and then I looked at the price. I was like, geez, it's almost $21 for 8 links. but I had a couple this morning with my eggs, my huevos. They were so flipping good. Like the flavor was super good. And then the casing, honey, the tightness, the snap, the pop, outstanding, out of this world. Is it worth $2.63? Yes. And is a roll of sushi worth $10? No. Don't we agree? We Live in Time, honey. We watched, it's a movie with Andrew Garfield and Florence Pugh. And the biggest headline I saw from this was that the sex scenes between Pugh and Garfield were so erotic and enthralling that it was hard to stop. When the director said cut, oh, we just wanted to keep having fake sex on camera. What did we watched half of it, which tells you our opinion. What did you think about this movie, honey?
It was weird.
Yeah.
It jumps all over the place on the timeline.
Yeah.
It jumps forward and backward in time.
Yeah.
You're seeing this couple when they first meet. You're seeing them later when they've been together for some years. But, like, why? What is the purpose of that?
Yeah.
I think it just does it because if it didn't do it, the movie would be super boring.
Yeah.
So it jumps around in time just to, like, make it somewhat interesting or different.
Yeah.
It's boring.
Yeah.
I mean, Florence Pugh is proud of her body, I think, as she should be.
Yeah.
So good for her. She's
naked
naked a lot.
Oppenheimer, naked in We Live in Time. Why does she keep getting work? She gets big budget blockbusters. She gets prestige films. Is she that good?
I think she's a good actress.
Yeah.
I don't know if she's like amazing or great, but yeah, I think she's good.
Yeah, it was just we watched half of it, and then it was like, okay, what? Someone's gonna die. Pugh or Garfield have cancer. I already forgot. And whatever. Yeah, the jumping around on the timeline. What was that? Like 5 seconds. For 5 seconds, they've been married 6 years, and then cut to the next scene. They're meeting cute at a car accident. I was like, oh, whoa. It's just confusing, annoying, dumb. Slow Horses, honey. This is a TV spy drama with Gary Oldman, who's actually become an old man. It's on Apple TV Plus. It's about some MI5 guys, but they're not in the thick of it. They're sort of afterthoughts. They're in a crappy office and they don't get the sexy undercover missions. We've watched 2 episodes. That's all I've needed.
I like it. I want to keep watching it.
There's like barely enough there for me.
Yeah, I want you to watch one more episode with me. And before you give up. And then I might give up too, but let's give it one more.
But you've seen praise about this on TV Reddit.
Yeah, yes. Oh, Reddit loves this show.
Yeah. I've seen nonstop lauding on TV threads. And so we were like, let's give it a go last night. We watched 2 episodes. There's just barely enough. I'll give it one more. It's 4 seasons. Okay.
Wow, that's a lot.
It's so intimidating. If you don't start a show when it starts, what the hell is the point? And then it's like 8 seasons in. It's like, oh, do I really need this in my life? Gary Oldman is so unlikable. Like, he's just an a-hole the entire time. He's not funny. He's not, he doesn't have a warm heart. He's just constantly insulting his spy staffers. And this is like, what's the point of him? I don't know. There's too many people in the show. Like, it's a small staff. Slough House, this little spy operation. But it's just like, why are they bringing in all these characters? What? I don't get it. The main guy and the gal, I could see there's something there, but there's just not enough focus. And I'm not going to give it 4 seasons of my life.
Definitely not. I'm not either, but if I like it enough, maybe I'll finish the first season.
I'll give it one more episode. By the way, the Emmys are airing tonight. We watched a little.
The Golden Globes.
Yes, the Golden Globes are airing tonight. We watched a little. Nikki Glaser is funny. I like her podcasts because it's her team. Like, it's her staff. It's her people. She pays them. And then sometimes she has her mom on there, her sister, her boyfriend, long-term boyfriend. But it's not like a guest of the week like every other single podcast where it just, majority of the time, it doesn't gel. The guests suck. But her and her coworkers or friends, whatever you want to call them, or staff, they have a good rapport. I do enjoy her podcast. I thought she was good in her monologue. But the actual awards, we recognize like half the shows. And then the ones we recognize, we gave up on.
So many shows we've watched 1 or 2 episodes of.
Yeah.
Well, Slow Horses, for example, was nominated tonight.
Shogun.
We watched 1 episode.
Yeah. Shrinking, we watched the first season.
We really liked the whole first season of Shrinking.
I really liked his structure.
You really liked it, but neither of us want to watch season 2.
It was okay.
Is there any show we've ever wanted to watch a season 2 of?
Girls 5 Eva.
You watched that whole series, didn't you?
I love that. Severance
season 2 is coming soon, and I am going to give it a go.
12 days. We watched the first 8 minutes.
I love the whole first season of Severance.
Yeah.
I think it's one of the best shows.
Yeah, it delivered. We watched the first 8 minutes yesterday. Apple TV Plus put out the first 8 minutes for some reason. I don't know. And it's free this weekend. Yeah, it's got our attention. Brian Scott looks like Tom Cruise. He's gotten shaggier.
What's his name? It's something Scott.
Adam Scott.
Adam Scott.
Adam Scott looks like Tom Cruise.
He's Tom Cruise's twin.
Yeah. Same
hair, same running stance.
Yes.
Running movement.
Yes. The first 2 minutes are literally him running through the white hallways of whatever that company is. But we'll definitely watch that. Alrighty. Were we done, honey?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's the end of the program. It's been fun, but not really. Let's all try a little harder next time. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, review, and rate, or don't. Do whatever you want. You're a grown-up. Make your own decisions. Do what's best for your family. But, by the way, speaking of Reddit, I had a problem with Apple ID. Okay, I don't have an iPhone or whatever, but I had a problem with Apple ID. And I was on with an Apple customer service representative chat for 20-ish minutes. They could not solve it. They said, try in another 24 hours. And I was like, okay, great. I went to Reddit via Google. Solved. Instantly. They're like, go to this website. Do this. Done. Like, it was amazing.
Yeah. Reddit has solved a lot of issues.
Right.
And answered a lot of questions that we've had.
And I went directly to the source, and they couldn't do jackass. But Reddit says, go to this website. I was like, solved. I was so happy. Alrighty. Well, that's the end of the program. It's been fun, but not really. Let's all try a little harder next time. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, review, and rate. Or don't. Do whatever you want. You're a grown-up. Make your own decisions. Do what's best for your family. Please be sure to use our promo code for Beef Links at Costco. We don't have a promo code for Beef Links at Costco. Goodbye, my parasocial podcast friends. I love you. My wife and I love you. We hope you have a good day today and tomorrow. And sure, we couldn't take Mr. Powell's spicy seasoning, but we're still good people and we're still a good person. Thank you for caring. Thank you for sharing. We hope you have a wonderful day/night. Bye-bye.
And oop. Ooh.
We got chicken.
Is that crispy, juicy tender? I can't eat no longer. And oop.